Rather like a department store on Christmas Eve, there's very little room for manoeuvre in the global tobacco industry. It's perhaps the most consolidated FMCG industry in the world. The top 5 companies control over 80% of the world's cigarette volumes. If we exclude China, the top 3 companies in the world control over 60% of the world's volumes. So that's PMI, British American Tobacco, and Japan Tobacco. What merger and acquisition activity has been going on in the market recently has been focused on very much local and domestic purchases by the larger players. So the real question is, beyond all of these local, smaller purchases, is there another major acquisition available in the global tobacco industry? And even if there is one available, is it likely? The answer to both those questions is yes, and it comes in the form of the world's 4th largest international tobacco company, which is Imperial Tobacco. The question is, why would someone be interested firstly in purchasing Imperial? It has 5% of the world's cigarettes. It's the leading roll-your-own tobacco maker in the world. It's very centred on Western Europe. About 55% of its revenue comes from sales in Western Europe, and 65% of its profit comes from Western Europe. But it does have a very strong consolidated share there. And Western Europe, despite the volume declines, is still a very high value market. Further on from that, as I said, it's the leading OTP presence. If you look at roll-your-own tobacco, and any international tobacco company would be interested in the volumes that it has, particularly in roll-your-own and make-your-own as they increase. Imperial also has strong presence in certain key markets such as Russia, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Spain and the UK. And these are markets that some of the other leading tobacco companies are relatively weak in. So all in all, Imperial is the target of constant takeover speculation, which has been building in recent years. And that makes it really at the heart of one of the key strategic conundrums for the tobacco industry today.